lose 5-2 to the Calgary Flames. This game, the score is pretty much a lie. Yes, it's a 5-2 final for the Flames, but it was a closer game than what the score says. The Hawks were playing well with the Flames. The two final goals the Flames had were empty netters in the final 2 minutes of play. So, it was pretty much a one-goal game for a while, for probably the last 30 minutes of play. The first half of play, the Hawks were terrible and let the Flames walk all over them. Pretty much all in the first period of play. And just by that. But, frankly, this game was closer than what the score says. It's a 5-2 final, yes. But this is a rebuilding Hawks team against a Stanley Cup contender in Calgary. It's going to be a rough game. But it was a closer game than what it showed. Lehkonen started out really rough. Hawks started off really horrible. Then they got defense going, but the two empty netters basically solidified this game for Calgary. Total shots on net, 35-24 in favor for Calgary. Face-off percentage, it was 53% to the Hawks and 47% to the Flames. Power plays, each team went 0 for. The Flames went 0 for 3. Hawks went 0 for 2. Again, Hawks power play doesn't know what they're doing out there, granted. Flames were just stoned by the Hawks on the PK. So, the Hawks PK looked good, but that was about it. Hawks offense couldn't show up to play, and that's how we lose this game. So, let's go to the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period, it was all Calgary Flames. Yes, the Hawks scored in this first period of play, but to start the game off, they went down early. 22 seconds in play, the Hawks go down by Dylan Dubé tipping in a goal past Kevin Lehkonen for his 14th of the season, assisted by Nolan Hanifin and Blake Coleman. Coleman's name pops up quite a bit in this ledger today. So, Dubé gets a tip in off a Hawks lose of a face-off draw, and the Flames take advantage of it, and Dubé tips it past Lehkonen. And after that goal, the Hawks just looked dead, and they could not get anything going. The Hawks did not have a shot on net for the first 10 minutes of play. Well, frankly, they did. It was pretty much the first 6 minutes of play, the Hawks did not have a shot on net. Because 6 minutes and 23 seconds into the first period, Johnny Gaudreau scores his first of the night, 37th of the season, assisted by Matthew Tkachuk and Nikita Zadorov. Yes, former Blackhawk Nikita Zadorov. The man who could not get a point in a Blackhawk uniform because he was so bad. But this goal was all Johnny Gaudreau. He gets the puck in the Hawks defensive zone, just cycles the puck around the net, moves it around, gets it past Lehkonen top shelf, and the Flames go up 2-0. But the Hawks were able to counter. 30 seconds later at 7:06 in the first period, scored by number 90, Tyler Johnson, his second of the season, assisted by number 19, Jonathan Toews, and number 8, Dominic Kubalik, to get the Hawks on the board. And right there, this goal was a beauty. It was a great setup pass by Jonathan Toews to Tyler Johnson. The pass was going to go to Kubalik at the doorstep, but it got past him and it went to Johnson at the slot, and Johnson buried it past Markstrom, and the Hawks are on the board. It's 2-1 Flames, but the Hawks weren't able to keep the momentum going because 7 minutes later, Blake Coleman gets a tip in past Kevin Lehkonen at 14:41 in the first period for his 16th of the season. And right there, a backbreaker for the Hawks. They looked like they had some momentum going, but they could not get it going. So we go down to the second period. So we're in the second period, and the Hawks are down by 2. Can they get it within 1? They do, because this period was pretty much well defensive structured, well played by Laakkonen, and well, what happens? They get credited with a goal. At 12:54 in the second period, scored by number 75, Alec Regula. His first NHL goal, assisted by number 6, Jake McCabe, and number 12, Alex DeBrincat. Regula gets the puck, and he just throws it on past Markstrom by getting it off the post and in. And there's his first NHL goal. This goal was a nice one for a career first. And it was a beauty for Regula. He gets on the board. He gets his career first NHL goal against a Vezina finalist potentially in Markstrom. So it's good to see Regula get a goal. He's been playing well as of late, and now he's getting credited with a goal. So the Hawks get on the board again, but that's enough for the Hawks, it seems like, because the Hawks couldn't get anything going after that goal. They were moving the puck well, playing strong defensively, and we go to the third period. And in the third period, it was pretty much a lot of the same type of hockey that we saw in the second period. Yes, the Hawks did not score, but the Flames get 2 empty netters, which, yes, this basically ends the game off the first empty net goal. At 18:28 for his second of the night, 38th of the season, Johnny Gaudreau gets the puck in the defensive zone and throws it down the ice from a pass from Matthew Tkachuk to make it a 4-2 Flames game. That's going to be the game winner. Not game winner. That's going to be what ends the game. Because Hawks pull Laakkonen again 30 seconds later at 18:53 in the third period. Oliver Shillington scores his 9th of the season, assisted by Jacob Markstrom. Jacob Markstrom got his assist off a empty net goal, and that makes it 5-2 Flames. The score may say 5-2, but frankly, the Hawks played well enough to keep it a 1-goal game pretty much for 30 minutes of play. They almost had a chance to score a couple of times, but they couldn't get it past Markstrom. And there's your final 5-2. Calgary beats the Hawks, unfortunately. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, this is going to be a long rebuild.